So, the new Vivre card data book, volume 3 of season 2, the leaks are out. If you guys do not know, the famous Library of Ohara, their website only covers up to season 2, volume 1 of the Wano card, which includes stuff like about Toko, about Kiku, about Yasui, and they haven't posted season 2, which talks about Marco's bounty, Izo's bounty, some of the scabbards, and I believe the Roger's sword ace. That hasn't been posted yet, but I believe the Vivre card stuff for season 2 volume 3 is supposed to release tomorrow. And so leaks have been going around. Where I got my source from, two people I follow on Instagram, their names are One Piece Flame, who post a lot of whenever he posts stuff, he mentions where he got the manga panel from, different interviews, different data books, like the yellow and the different color data books, the different Vivre card data books, etc. And then I believe his name is Garp Fist or Garp the Fist. I'll have it on the screen so you guys know what I'm talking about. They post a lot about different data books and Vivre cards as well, going over that. So I personally think the source is reliable, and they also posted different screenshots of Japanese writing and pictures and stuff like that leaked from the Vivre card. So I will have some of those on the screen. I hope I don't get in trouble because I already have a copyright strike now, so I won't post too many. But I just wanted to clarify that's where I got my information from. And I believe this is going to be going up on a Thursday because I'm recording this on a Wednesday, but I always post my Classroom of the Elite reviews on Wednesday. So yeah, that's why this is going up a day after I'm recording it. But with that out of the way, my name is Potential Unleashed, and let's talk about everything that's going to be, or that's leaked in the new Vivre card pack. If you guys didn't know, there's supposed to be volume 100 dropping this month. It's September, right? Yeah, it's September 1st. So the new volumes 100 is supposed to drop. And if you guys don't know, Oda, he's drawn Sanji, Nami, Chopper, I believe Zoro, and Luffy from ages 40 and 60. So he would be doing that for Robin. But that's all we got about stuff going to be in the new SBS for the volume. So we're going to go on to the actual Vivre card stuff. And by the way, if I happen to look like over here, like I'm reading, because a lot of stuff includes a lot of numbers, because there are some bounties dropped. It's because I had to type up a little bit of a cheat sheet so I could properly say stuff for you guys, just giving you a heads up. But we got the bounties of King and the Topiropo. King's bounty is 1.39 billion, a little bit higher than Queen's. I believe Queen is either 1.31 or 1.34 billion. I'm a little bit surprised. I'm not necessarily disappointed because we know what Marco's bounty is, close to that range. And King is a Lunarian, the last of his kind. King is strong. So I think a lot of people are expecting him to be in the 1.5s. I think that's a little bit extreme. I was expecting like a 1.42, 1.41 range, but my expectation for his bounties went down once I saw that not even Marco himself was in the 1.4s. And then the Topiropo's bounty goes as follows. Who's Who, his bounty is 546 million. Sasaki's at 472 million. Black Maria 480 million. Ulti 400, and Page 1 290. I think the bounties are pretty solid. I believe Sasaki and Who's Who. Well, I know Sasaki was a former pirate captain. I think X Drake, he's a member of SWORD, was one as well. I know Who's Who, he was a part of CP9, Rob Lucci's rival, so I don't think he was one. But until he became a pirate after his escape, so maybe that's what they're talking about. But I think the bounties are fairly decent. They're subordinates of a Yonko crew. I am a little bit surprised at Pepe, or Page 1's bounty, simply because I know he's the youngest, and I know he's probably, I don't want to say the weakest, but probably the weakest of them. But I was expecting his to be like in the 350s plus. I think 290 for him is a little bit low, but I guess it's fine. I don't really have a problem with it. Just wasn't expecting it. We also now have the shape of Dalton and Crocodile's fruit. Dalton has the ushi, and Crocodile has the Suna Suna no Mi. I'll have that on the screen for you guys. We also have ages revealed. We have Kaido, who is 59. We know Big Mom is 68 and Kizaru is 58. I'm giving you people relative, or I guess important people's ages, because I was expecting Kaido to be a little bit older. I was expecting him to be like 66, 65 because, well, Big Mom, the Rock Pirates, I guess it makes sense. She does call Kaido her younger brother. She's 9 years older than him now. And to put this into perspective, the Vivre card also says that Kaido and Shanks are the same generation. Shanks is 39. Kaido is 59. This is kind of similar to how Blackbeard was a part of the worst generation. I believe Arouge is in his 40s. Same with Blackbeard. So when you look at how old they are, I think Blackbeard's 46 or 48, somewhere along that range. So and Luffy's 21. So if you look at Blackbeard being 46, Luffy 21, they're in the same generation. So it makes sense to why Shanks and Kaido are part of the same generation. Kaido also comes from the Grand Line. We get Yamato, her age is revealed. And I'm officially going to... this is another issue with the Vivre card. It sucks. Yamato, she's 28. But the Vivre card, it states that, just like in the manga, it states that Yamato is officially listed as a woman, unlike Kiku, who was listed as a man with a woman at heart. So I'm still coming into the issue. What do I call Yamato as she? Because she has been stated to be in the manga the daughter, or well, the son, but like under the little title card that they get, I stated to be the daughter, and in the Vivre card, a woman, but she claims to be Odin, self-proclaimed Odin. So I don't know. I still run into that issue. So sometimes I'll probably just say she, sometimes I'll say he. We don't get Yamato's origin. Doesn't say if they're from the Grand Line, she's from the Grand Line, etc. Kaido is officially listed as the strongest creature in the series. If you guys don't know what the definition of a creature is, I'm a free-handed, but a creature consists of any living, moving creature, so, or being, so animals, I guess plants, and humans are considered animals, so a part of the beast and the humans. Kaido is the strongest character in One Piece. It's official now. It's not a he said this, it's actually in the Vivre card data book. King is listed as 47 years old, 613 centimeters tall, born in the Grand Line. We know that the Lunarians were from atop of the Red Line, so it makes sense. Queen is 56, 612 centimeters tall, and also is from the Grand Line. Now this information is a little bit confusing. Black Maria is from Wano, Sasaki, Ulti, and Page 1. They're from the Grand Line. X-Drake we know is from the North Blue, and I don't know if this is the confusing part. Who's either from the North Blue or the Grand Line. I'm going to say he's from the North Blue, but I want you guys to take this with a grain of salt. And after the Rocks Pirate was defeated, this is when Kaido was captured, and he had experiments done on him because lineage factor experiments, Vegapunk and Momo's artificial devil fruit, who he thought was a failure, but it's not. Maybe it still is, I don't know. But that's when Kaido had the experience for that fruit done on him. We have some F-Yet names dropped. If you guys don't know what an F-Yet is, that's like Pirate Hunter, Zoro, Straw Hat Luffy, Black Leg Sanji. That's the name right before the actual name, kind of like an introduction. We have Husu and Sasaki. So Sasaki is overflowing Sasaki, and Husu is who the droplet. Like I said, names could change because these are leaks. So wording could be a little bit skewed, just to give you guys a heads up. We also have a numbers, age, height reveal. We have Hacha is 188 and 6,680 centimeters tall, slightly shorter than Oars, born on Punk Hazard. We also get some images of Ace's new novel chapter, or new novel. I don't really remember. I think they're more novels than chapters, but we see images of Thatch, Ace, Marco, and Blackbeard. And on Zoro's card, they talk about him scarring Kaido a little bit, but they don't go into detail saying that he's a Conqueror's Haki user. Just because the Vivre cards don't say everything doesn't mean it's necessarily true. I mean, Kaido, who is a Conqueror's Haki user himself, stated that Zoro could use Conqueror's Haki, and even Toei, I guess, spoiled or had a scene where Zoro used Conqueror's Haki. So I think it's a matter of time before Oda just comes out and puts in a Vivre card. And also we know that the Red Hair Pirates intercepted the Beast Pirates so that they wouldn't interfere in the Wano War. That was actually just King himself, so it wasn't Kaido, Queen, the Tobiropa, etc., it was solely King. It states that a Pooh can use observation or armament haki, where his double fruit's name is the Oto Oto no Mi. They also say that Killer, his punishers, move at the speed of sound, where the shock waves from the rotation is what can damage Kaido internally. They also talk about Enma a little bit, that it pulls out Zoro's haki, turning the blade black. And at first I was like, okay, well, why is this really important? Because, well, whenever you use haki and you imbue it in something, it turns it black. So I'm like, what's the difference for when he did it in Dressrosa with the Wado, the Shusui, and the Kitetsu? But this has me thinking that in Wano, the first sword that Zoro will turn black will be Enma. And the reason why I'm saying this, it kind of has to do with Zoro's next point in the Vivre card leaks that I'll talk about a little bit later. They also have no really new information on Luffy, like, well, I guess groundbreaking information. They only talk about new attacks and upgrades, but according to the Garp, that they're not in good quality enough to be translated or read properly. And the last thing in the Vivre card talks more about Zoro, how after Dressrosa it was listed that Zoro had acquired skills to become a great sword master. However, after what he's done at Onigashima, the card mentioned he's now a great sword master. And this is kind of where I was talking about how maybe this, when he would get a black blade or turn Enma into a black blade, because he is now considered a great sword master. And I want to bring up somebody who we love in the One Piece community. His name is Sandman AP. On Sandman's Twitter, he basically talks about how this didn't translate the line. It's titled Ushimaru, meaning Dai Kingo, which also states great swordsman. The only other two swordsmen to be mentioned as great swordsmen was Ryuma, God of the Blade, and Dracula Mihawk. And so now in the Vivre card, they state that Zoro is going to be one of these, or considered one of these as well. So I'm pretty happy about that, being a Zoro fanboy. There's also stuff in there that says that Yamato is a colors of observation and armament. They also have leaks and designs in there, and I'm gonna pull it up on my phone because, well, after I recorded it, some more stuff popped up, so the editing's gonna be a little bit weird. So the names that Kaido goes, or his titles: King of the Beast, Wisdom King, the strongest Drunkard, the strongest creature. But that's all we got from the Vivre card leaks. If anything new happens, I don't necessarily know if I'll cover it in a whole separate video like I did this one. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the Vivre card. I'm happy we got some Zoro love. Happy we got more about Kaido and the Beast Pirates. I do wish that we got to see that more in the story, but you can't fit everything in there. If that's the case, well, One Piece would probably be an extra 300 chapters than what it is, but it's already pretty long. But I enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video from my Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. It's on the screen and in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to unleash your potential.